Do you know why you're not achieving your goals faster than other people? It's because you're seeing everyone achieve, but you're not seeing what they went through to get there. And you keep comparing your journey with their destination. I was a victim of that mindset for a long time, so let's have a chat about it. For as long as I can remember, I wanted to create content for the internet, make videos, express my creativity, and just share my interests online. I spent hours watching other people do it and always saying to myself, wow, yeah, I could do that. But then I never did anything about it. Always starting a new project and then giving up on it after a few weeks or months because I felt super behind everyone else online. Again, because I was comparing my starting line with their finishing line. And the funny thing happens that you repeat this process every single day. You go on YouTube, on Instagram, and you see other people doing stuff that you know deep down that you could do it yourself, but you just never do anything. You never gather the courage necessary to start. And all this energy that you're putting in feeling jealous and feeling envy of other people is the energy you could put towards achieving what you want to achieve. I'm going to give you very practical examples because I've seen this happen in my life from both perspectives. Today I'm very fortunate to have a very nice career. I make good money, I speak another language, and since I have this privilege that I built over the years, I can treat myself to a thing or two that I never had access to when I was a kid, especially because when I was a kid, I was very poor. Now I have a great smartphone, a nice MacBook, I have nice clothes, I have a good microphone, I have these lights, I have a studio. I have all of these material things that are very easy for other people to judge and think it is easy for me to do that now because I have the money. And while a lot of people would happily trade places with me to live my life, I'm 100% confident they will never want to go through what I went through to get here. You see, I worked since I was 14 years old. I talked about this before in another video, but my first job was to deliver groceries using a bicycle. During this period, I have worked waiting tables, cleaning construction sites, worked in department stores, call centers, and a lot of other odd jobs before I joined the tech space in 2014. And I did all of that while living in one of the toughest places in my city, in the outskirts, in a place full of gangs and crime and barely making minimum wage. I learned English by myself, I learned everything I know about tech by myself, I learned how to communicate better, and I slowly built my escape plan. In 2017, I studied like a motherfucker day and night for a scholarship on a college, a renowned college here on the south side of Brazil, to study design. And due to my score in one of the exams, I actually got the full ride scholarship. There was only one problem though. I needed to leave my hometown and I didn't have any money to do so. And it also means I'll have to lose my job. The job that I had at the time was not happy with the idea of remote work, and this was obviously before everything happened with the world a couple of years later. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So in 2018, when I leave my hometown, I used all the money that I had left and I maxed out my credit cards on the travel costs, and I end up with my bank account with negative 2.5K. I didn't even know you could go negative on your bank account. I moved to a student's pension in the city center here where I live right now, and I was sharing a kitchen with more than 100 people. Only a year later, I was able to clear off my debt using the money that I made with freelancing. During 2014 and 2024, I focused everything that I have in my career. And that means working on holidays, working some weekends, staying up late to get better at my craft. 10 years, the whole of my fucking 20s of hard work and dedication before I could make the money that I make right now, before I could live the life that I live right now. I had to move away from my hometown, leaving all my friends, my girlfriend, my family behind. I had to learn another language. I had to suffer from anxiety and some of the worst bosses you could ever imagine. I had to basically sell my soul and give up on my dream of creating content to be able to provide for myself and my family. Having a successful career right now made me realize how much time I kind of lost focusing on things that didn't matter. It made me spend less time with people that I wanted to spend more time with. It gave me a lot of stress and I ended up having a burnout and a panic attack in 2021. Is that worth the money? I know there's no going back, but if I had focused on creating content and building my personal brand years ago, I would probably be in a much better place right now. A place without regret and a place where I would be much more happier. And luckily, I have time to do that now, to make the change. And although I'm not where I want to be right now, I'm very far away from where I started and closest that I can imagine to where I want to be. And all of that happened because of this mental masturbation, because it clouds your mind, it clouds your judgment. That's what comparison does to you. It makes you doubt yourself. It makes you go into jobs you don't want to go. It makes you focus on other things that are not relevant for yourself and your future. So you sell your soul and you keep moving on because you just want that paycheck. And while it's easy for people to see that I have the career that I have right now, there's a lot of regret behind it. It's not easy to be wanting to do one thing and then constantly be on this foggy state of mind and just keep going mindless without thinking too much about your happiness and what you truly want to do. Only a few months ago, after years of focusing on other people's dreams, I was able to finally see through that cloud and gather the courage to start working on my own dreams, to start telling my own story. Regret is basically my constant companion, but at the same time, I know that everything that I went through made who I am today. And I know that that will be essential moving forward because I'm 100% sure I'll never give up. All that hardship, it builds character, it builds strength, it makes me who I am. Because you see, people are not what you're seeing on social media. That's just a snippet, a very small snippet of their lives. You're never getting the whole picture by watching a video or reels or seeing someone post something on their stories on Instagram. That's why it's so important to stop comparing yourself with other people on the internet, because that will make you give up too soon. And why would you give up on something after just months of trying it? Good things takes time, and you have to build that patience and understand that everyone has a different path to take. The people you see winning right now, they started from nothing and they suffered through a lot before they could celebrate. And even if they didn't come from nothing, celebrate them the same way, because at least they're doing something. They're doing something with the opportunity that was presented to them, instead of disturbing and talking shit about others. It's amazing what can happen in your life after you stop comparing and start focusing on your own journey. Keeping things simple, celebrating and being happy for others, and focusing only on your daily actions. Focusing on things that truly matters and that are going to help you move the needle towards a future you truly want. That's one of the reasons why I like to share my story here on YouTube from the ground up. Because one day when I make it, and I know I will, people can look back on these videos and see that I was just a normal dude, a normal person who was very tired of watching other people do these amazing things and finally decided to do something about it. Embrace the pain of being a beginner, of feeling lost, and don't compare yourself. Instead, celebrate the people you see winning. Be grateful for them, because the universe is telling you something. The universe is showing you what you need to see. It's showing you what's possible. And it truly wants you to build your own courage to start. My friends, my name is Jay. Thank you for watching this video. On this channel, we talk about lifestyle design and creative work. If this is your vibe, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave your comment down below, because we can only build this community together. I'll see you in the next one. There are videos on the screen right now that I think you will like, and I'll see you in the next week. Goodbye. Have a good one.